Am I ready to get wrecked?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad.
You're not gonna beat me.
I'm gonna beat you so hard, it's gonna be like it's my meat after the end of the night.
Oh my god, you're making me laugh so hard right now.
I bet you like so hard you freaking... I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna hold my tongue. Yo, there's someone at the airport. You wanna take him out?
Yeah.
Maybe for some fine wine?
Or
Nice
actually,
spaghetti?
he's gonna...
Take him out?
After he does that, he's gonna keep on going after us.
I don't give a flying, flapping flip.
I cannot wreck right now.
Well, you're gonna get wrecked soon.
No, I already wrecked. Oh my god, it's a humongous scratch.
Well, I'm gonna meet you there. Come on, man. You're slow. I'm not gonna wait all night for you, slowpoke.
I'm almost there. I'm taking the long way to get there. That's
No, you're taking forever. That's what you're taking. Why are you laughing, son?
Cause.
You ready to get schooled?
Are you really a hacker?
Yes, I am. And you know what? I'm gonna disable your account if you keep on talking mess. I'm being serious. Right, Cordell, I'm a hacker?
Yeah.
He knows. I disabled his account before.
Oh my god, my mom's not leaving me alone. I have to leave.
Come on. It's okay, bro. Come on, let's race. I won't disable your account. I was playing.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at your dumbass car.
My mom's not leaving me alone. I have to go. I'm serious.
Do you really?
Yes. Just keep on
Okay, I'll
playing.
see you.
I'm going
Yeah, I'll
right
see you.
back. Alright,
I'll
bye.
see you. Yeah.
I always wanna be a rich nigga.
We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Now, Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes and the small forward.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr.
Yo, Cordell.
First year comes in and sets a franchise.
Thanks for telling him I was a hacker. I appreciate it. Because I'm not, you know that.
In his first year, unreal.
And you, Warfare, you need to start talking, bro.
Why? I have nothing to talk about.
You'll see. Yo, I just destroyed Jordan's car. He spent so much money on it. Anyways, I gotta find a shitty car like I had before, so I can race him in it.
The drive by Russell. No good with the layup.
What, bro?
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. They weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And stolen by Barnes.
Oh, shit.
Toward the rim.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of something salty.
Launches a three.
Yes, ma'am.
And that one's good.
That's funny.
5 points so far.
I really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Can't spoil it.
What are you laughing at?
I made something good online.
Oh,
Alright, I'll send it to you.
Dude, I am in trouble with the cops right now, man.
Call Lester.
I don't have Lester on my phone yet, nibba. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Whenever Jordan comes back, I'm trying to play a prank on him. So, if I ask y'all, just agree with me, okay?
Alright.
And this is between us. It's gonna be a pretty lit video.
Alright.
You recording this or something? Oh wait, I didn't get to see that thing. Let me check your image. I'm scared. Is it bad? Oh. Huh.
And Gasol comes to help. And so here is Chicago, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. Butler teams have done Levy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
Yeah, so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls were in the top 3 in almost all of them.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Bogut drives in. Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Butler dishes to Gibson. Shot from the wing. The Bulls keep it alive. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Butler.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Wide open. And that one's good. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry outside, and he gets the bucket.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Boy, for a cheer up, man.
Outside Rose.
Cheer up.
Gasol is screen on top. Off the screen.
That's so bad for you.
Here's Gibson.
Wow.
With the rebound.
I promise after this video, I will totally play as much as you want.
Once in a while.
Okay, bro?
It's cool. I'm just watching funny YouTube stuff.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Hey.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kicks it to Gasol. Butler passes to Rose. Gasol is screened. 5 on the clock. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. Excellent use of the screen that time. Butler's got 6. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry from deep.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal.
Hey man, can you freestyle?
Dividends instantly
Yeah,
on
I
the
can.
fast break.
Warfare.
And the first timeout of the game
Yeah.
called for Chicago.
Yeah, I'm really good at the rap.
Well, I tell you,
Go
the
on.
Warriors roster fit together, hand in glove. They were led by
Freestyle,
the Splash
freestyle.
Brothers, but the front
Just
court
it, though.
and the bench really complemented the rest of the team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Bulls had a good year against the West last season. 17 up, 13 down against the Western Conference.
And how about playing 500 or better against every division in the Western Conference? So impressive to think they did so well given how many games some of their starting players missed.
Back to Brooks. Here's McDermott. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. The drive by Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Green dishes to Livingston. Back to Green. Moore with the steal. Feeds it to Mirotic. Pulls up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in the 3 slot. And here's Rose after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. That drops. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
A shot by Curry, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. Here's one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. The Warriors trailing. Curry. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
Penley. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish the league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Portis, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time. Thompson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Thompson passes to Curry. There's Green with the three. Gasol with the rebound.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time. But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Gasol is Green on Curry. Here's Rose. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now the dish to Curry. And Thompson kicks to his Healy. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Justin Holiday's checked in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Here's Barbosa. Pass to Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in. There's the 3. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by McDermott. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Buried in that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, those are good points. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors. Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there. And Chicago has possession. Following the score by Golden State. Mirotic dishes to Noah. No good from 11 feet. Warriors trailed by 3. Pass to Bogut. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Noah. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the pass to Brooks. Noah with a screen for Brooks. And that's not going to go. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many...
Can't play, bro. You on YouTube. So keep
points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
The Warriors trailing. Thompson best to Green. Butler against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Bogut. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Now Rose. Passes to Gasol. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Azili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Butler. He's got 9. And here's Rose outside. Warriors leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And here's Rose after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not
But that nigga bored. He ain't got no goddamn.
so much fun.
You're playing
to
victim.
coach against.
Victim. You need to stop playing victim.
Stop playing.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Okay, wait.
Checked in.
Wait, you can do it.
Rejected by
Wait,
Gasol.
you're done. I said you go.
Okay, can I see him real quick? And slam dunk by Butler.
Wait, damn.
Fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too.
Stop laughing. With that slam, I think.
Okay, what?
It was text or email.
Nothing. Sachi, is that your mom or grandma or what?
No.
Okay.
That was Rock Boys.
Get the ball around very well.
Really start fucking losing when they, man, come on, bro. Bro. They playing.
Last year, Clark, they led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Clark. He kicks it to Rush. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Chicago calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Rush. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Noah with a screen for Brooks. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got 6 points. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
And Mirotic kicks to Brooks. Back to Mirotic. There's the feed to Brooks. Lots of room. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Now here's Moore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Brooks dishes to McDermott. Kick out to Moore. Lets it go with the three. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And the Bulls lead by 4. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 13 points. Here's Noah. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. So for Chicago right now, Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Butler teamed with Dunleavy on the perimeter. And it's Rose in at the 1. Good looking screen by Gasol. Butler goes in. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Butler's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Chicago. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical. And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of times put them in such a tough spot.
And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clarkie can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Gibson with the steal. Butler attacking. He feeds it to Gasol. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 4. Here's Curry. Dishes to Bogut. From the arc. Another shot. And the layup is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Butler. Right side Gibson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Iguodala's drive. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is very. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Gasol is screen on Thompson. Gibson for 3. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Let's go. He's up on my game, man.
Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Andre Iguodala. Barnes, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. Now here's Rose. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes kicks to Barbosa. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Dunleavy. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points that come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Rose passes to Butler. They get it back. And Mirotic kicks to Butler. Mirotic against Varejão. Kicks to Dunleavy. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Feeds it to Barbosa. with the elbow. Verajao. Good work defensively by Gasol.
With the dagger.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To end the drought, Butler goes in. The dish to Rose. And Mirotic kicks to Rose. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth.
Thompson.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 3-pointer, Butler. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...
Money fill my mental state that's every day and in that day. A hollow points to finish your tongue will be to us in the day.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me believe the same lie. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me are on the same boat. I'm slipping down a chain reaction. And here I go, here I go, here I go, go. And once again.
on. About me some UV. I'm finna be fresh on it. You feel me? Let me see what they got there. Let me see what they got. Give me some shorts, you feel me? Same one used to ride, same one stole Scott. I just want some. Said I'm broke.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, but I know